5-3-2. Dekel over there. 5-3-2. Point. 6-3-2. Right out. Three, 6-1.
Okay, great. Oh, sorry.
Glenn, you ready? Yep, I think we're good, Keaton.
All right, thanks for bearing with us. We're back. Apparently we had some internet difficulties. And we're coming into the match here with Tyson, McGuffin, and Dekel up 6-3 against Anderson, Scarpa, and Gregory.
Yeah, it's been a great match so far. Really just Dekel has been imposing his will in a lot of shots, as he often does, reaching in and really, finding a way to kind of split Scarpa and Dow. But they're hanging in there, 4-6 with the serve. Another great shot by Dekel there, inside out, held that, and then just put that right there by Scarpa. Really nice.
And it wasn't a bad third, but it just kind of hung up there a little bit.
Fortunate net cord there goes Scarpa and Dow's way, but they'll take it.
Yeah, that stayed in, and they just had the net cord before that led to either a point or a side out.
Good
hold. Right in it, serving at 4-6-1.
4-6-1.
And now they're really in it. Very rare service return error from Tyson. I'm not sure what's going on with Dow. He's literally dripping off his hand. That cannot be just sweat. There's tons of drops out there on the court.
They did have an extended warm-up before the match started, so they've had some time out there to be working, and it is warm out here today.
It's as if he soaked his hat in water, though. It's crazy the amount of drops that are coming off of him. That's a beauty right there. Dekel looking for that attack to go to his forehand, and so he didn't even get a paddle on it. That's where Jay DeVilliers would have hit a behind the back shot. Ball came right over to us in the booth here. Adam gives it back to Greg Dow. Or excuse me, to Anderson Scarpa, who is also
5-6-1.
I mean, I I can't stop talking about him. I've just never seen it. It's as if he's got like a trick, like water
5-6-2.
tube on his sleeve or something.
A nice attack from Tyson. You know, it's interesting. They're playing a lot of balls to Dekel, really moving the ball back to him on that diagonal dink with him. Even Dow going down the line a lot to Dekel. Not really playing Tyson very much. Dekel just really constructing and moving the point the way he wants right now.
Second serve.
Scarpa got him pushed off the line, got Tyson pushed back off the line a little bit. Was able to find that kind of in-between off-pace ball. Tyson was a little bit ahead of him, put it into the tape. Just too good from Dekel there. It's that little inside roll with the forehand. That combo. These pros do a great job of hitting 2 and 3 shot combos to put a point away. Good eye from Dow there. Lets that ball go from Tyson.
Yeah, I couldn't see that one to me. It's behind the tarp on our table here, and it looked like it might have gone in, but obviously it did not.
5-7-1.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, Dekel is so long and has so much reach that a ball that's up at all, he's going to be able to reach in there and just punish you for that shot. Just the margins you have to dink into are so narrow.
Wow. That's a second return of serve miss for Tyson, and I guarantee it's been a long time since he's had 2 in one game.
6-7-2.
Yeah.
And really nice counter, but Tyson countered the counter.
7-6-1.
That is really bad luck right there. Greg Dow had a beautiful speed up. Tyson just barely able to get it back, and the ball just floated slowly over Anderson Scarpa's head, and he just watched it land in with a look on his face like, oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, Dow felt like he bought a ticket to the circus watching that shot go by him. Just right out of reach. So frustrating.
Wow. Comes right back, though, some beautiful counters.
Really good.
Dekel took advantage of a short return because he hit a great serve and hit 2 really good balls, and Anderson was right on both of them.
Both partners yelling to let those balls go out.
Yeah.
But just quick bang bang.
Got a ball game here. Oh,
Everybody
finally
back.
Greg goes for the towel. I'm like, where? I was going to say, get this man a towel.
6-8-1.
Yeah, a nice ATP there. Anderson waited on that, very calm, let it get very, very low so that the angle got wider outside the post so that he could find that around it. Really patient shot. Good ball. One of the few drives that Dow or Scarpa has hit today, almost exclusively hitting third shot drops to get in, but tried to drive one there. Scarpa tried to jump in and poach it, and then Dekel just saw that and hit it in the open court.
7-8-2.
Dekel so low below the net, so much spin on it. I think that shot's illegal in 13 states.
Yeah,
so
beautiful.
good from Dekel.
Beautiful shot down the line, and not Anderson sitting on the backhand.
8-7-1.
Nice.
Second serve.
Dekel poached all the way over, almost to Tyson's sideline, and Tyson did not switch. He just stayed behind him, and Dekel went all the way back to the other side. You don't see that too often. And Anderson says, hey, I'll attack down the line as well.
So Greg with the serve now. Actually, sorry, Anderson serving at 7-8.
7-8-1.
Oh, little net cord there for Greg. Gets a free one.
Timeout?
That'll prompt a timeout from Dekel. He's seen enough of that.
1 minute.
8-8 not here in play and to put in this kind of effort. So here we go, 8-8. Oh,
Wow.
it's a nice poach to take the lead.
Wow, wow.
Dow
Yeah,
filling
this would be a
this up.
huge step for them to be able to take the first game.
9-8-1.
Even with his long reach, he couldn't quite get that one. He tried to volley it, and it bounced, and at that point, he couldn't go back and retrieve it.
9-8-2.
Almost there. That shot would have been to take them to 10-8, and Tyson and Dekel both made some really nice saves.
8-9-1.
Oh, that's an unfortunate miss right there at that point
Yeah.
of the match. Yeah, and I think a
Some
wise
bad
timeout
luck.
right there to call timeout at 9-9. Yeah. And there have been a lot of kids playing and out here watching the matches, sticking around to see the pros play. It's been really fun to see the growth of the sport with the youth. Can't wait to see what they do. Oh, another good lean in by Dekel. He's really found that spot there.
10-9-1. Second serve.
Nice play from Greg there. Saw that Ernie countered that, kept him in the point, and then really calmly let that ball go out. Really, really good control at 10-9.
10-9-2.
Well, they got a chance. Ball back. 9-10. Opportunity to win it on their serve.
Nine, 10-1. Second serve.
Tyson sets that up and Dekel comes in to clean it up. I mean, just a...
Yeah, Scarpa made 8 great gets.
Yeah.
Could not make the 9th.
Oh, that's a big point, Glenn.
Huge point. Tying it up is huge here. You don't want to give them the serve back. Having to win only 1 point to win the game.
Anderson reaches in and just finds that on the high backhand to Tyson. So good. Such a smart play by Tyson there. He went to the Ernie, saw that it wasn't there, didn't try to press it, communicated with Dekel and said had him come over and take it. Just really, really composed. Great play. Tyson again. Just waits on that forehand for the ATP, lets it get wide, hits that angle. Such a good ball. 11-10-1 and a chance to put it away here.
11-10-1. Second serve.
All right, they fought off one game point. They need one more.
Game point. 11-10-2.
Oh, we're going to go some extra. Love it.
Great shot there. Caught him by going behind him. Also caught him by going off speed.
10-11-1.
On that initial one to counter and stay in it. Really short swing from Scarpa. Super smart, kept his paddle up high in front. Didn't get a big back swing and just stayed there, kind of jabbed.
So
Dekel falls down.
what just happened there? Dekel's paddle is still on the court.
Dekel falls down going for the ball. Tyson, though, stays focused on the ball.
That's crazy.
Hits
So-
it back.
Yeah, he didn't hit the ball, so it's okay, even if he went in the kitchen.
I think we had a couple of fans yell out a distraction, but again, regular movement of pickleball, right? Went for it, didn't do anything unnatural to the gameplay, so I think the right call by the referee there.
No, yeah, as far as we know, he did not do it on purpose. Great hands by Greg Dow there, but
Yep.
could not save the point.
He adjusted to that ball that Dekel's hit on him a couple times. He got that first one down, but Dekel still ready. Hits that first one on the outside, but then is reloaded and ready to go. And Tyson also squeezing middle to make sure that he can cover that gap.
11-11-1. That's all right, toe. Second
Oh,
serve.
foot fault.
On Tyson?
Yep, foot fault on Tyson on that dink, that volley dink.
11-11-2.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Side out with no points in it.
What a game here, what a game.
Two serves.
Usually all
like
you
two-
need is 11 to win. Both teams have 11 right now.
11-11-1.
Nice deep return from Tyson, and then Dekel finds Scarpa coming in. So finding his feet as he's moving through the transition zone. A nice spot.
No.
Nice attack. Scarpa and Dow tried to catch Tyson coming over from the stack, and were almost successful, but not quite.
11-11-1.
Tyson with a couple really nice resets. Then Dekel comes in behind it, able to take that next ball out of the air, and it's in the Lifetime Network. So
12-11-1.
really a lot of people here that love to play. Back to the game. 12-11.
Oh,
Second serve.
a rare ATP miss there for him. I think he had it, but he needed to aim the ball more towards the back corner. There.
Game point.
Had the HTP there, Glenn, that hit the post,
That's
unfortunately.
right, yeah, exactly.
Scarpa has the opportunity for the ATP, but just takes it a little bit long.
And the game that would not end has ended, and unfortunately some bad luck there because he did have the ATP and he just shot it a little bit too long.
2.
Dekel and Tyson come out firing.
Yeah.
The very first point.
And
maybe setting the tone for the second game.
And 2 nice gets. They handled 2, really tough shots that you or I would have not gotten. But they could not get the third. We'll see if that's a pattern here, that they're going to be more attacking in the second game. And so far they are, and we saw that in the Anna Bright-Rachel Rohrbacher match, where they were more aggressive in the second game, sort of trying to put the match away quickly.
0-1-1.
Wow, beautiful point, really nice lob. But they were able to go back and get it, and then Scarpa followed up by going to the spot where Greg had hit his overhead. Oh, beautiful play, beautiful play.
Great touch from the big man, right? Showing that not only a power game, but placement right there. Just gets them pinned back, respecting that overhead and the high forehand, and then just
1-1-2.
gently lays it in the court for the winner. Oh. Scarpa looks back at the court. That hits something or skidded off the line. The kitchen line lob, Glenn, I found to be rarely effective. Yeah, if I lob it to the kitchen length, it's definitely coming back at me there. And that's what happened for them. Tough bounce.
Nice. Yeah, Jeff Warnick once told me, don't lob those young, fast guys. And he was right, and he followed that up with don't drop shot those young, fast guys. You're just inviting them up to the kitchen.
Greg asking himself, as we all often do after we hit a shot, why? Why would I do that? But I think it was open. It was there, maybe just overcooked it a little bit.
Yeah.
More balls on Tyson in that rally,
not,
though, than they have.
Get enough topspin on it.
Even that one's for Scarpa redirecting back to Tyson, whereas in the first game they played almost exclusively to Dekel, looking like they're trying to play Tyson a little bit more at the line now. We'll have to see if that continues. Also returning to Tyson a little bit more now, so
yeah,
different game plan.
Tyson tried to catch them unwinding the stack there, maybe rushed his shot a little bit. I've seen that before in my own games. Worry too much about catching them unstacking, and all of a sudden you're missing shots.
Dekel continues to kind of find that backhand flick and find just different spots on Dow. It's interesting if you watch him, he's taking it outside of him down the line. He's taking it right into the center mass, onto his inside paddle hip, really looking and probing for the best spot. Try to beat him.
Wow, I think that Dow thought the point was over. He hit a really nice counter down the middle, landed basically on the kitchen line in the middle, and when it came back, he looked surprised.
4-2-1.
That's a beauty. Really nice spot.
Another return to Tyson, so they've definitely changed a little bit where they're looking now. It's so far so good. Been able to get a few side outs here, 2-4 now. See if they can even it up again. Oh, Good eye from Scarpa there. Sees that low ball from Dekel and knows that if he's going to put any kind of pace on it, it's probably going out. Wisely lets it go for the point.
And they keep hanging around, 3-4.
Tyson kind of just found that spot and just kept going until as it got higher and higher until finally won the point. Great recognition by Tyson to know to just keep going there. Greg has tried that outside ball several times this match to go behind Dekel and has not had a lot of success with it so far, once or twice, but has definitely lost more points than he's won there. Definitely trying to keep Dekel honest on that outside line though.
Just wide, good idea. Tried to go behind Tyson, and I think it did surprise him a little bit, but just wide.
5-3-1.
Ambitious, ambitious.
1 minute. 6-3-1.
Wow. And he hit a good spot, too. I think he hit it basically at in between Dekel's shoulder and his hip, and Dekel just kind of moved his paddle over and somehow in that position was still able to get a down volley on it, which is very difficult. Help that he's 8 feet tall.
Second serve. Second serve.
I think they were trying to give away the serve after only one serve there. I think
7-3-2.
Greg and Anderson should have taken advantage of that. And we had a really good angle on that, watching Tyson wait out that ATP, and then he didn't rip it. He put some outside spin on it to bring it back into the court, and that ball would have landed approximately on the kitchen line there, which made it a very hard shot for them to get. Just bad luck.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate one when you're trying to find your way back and create an error. It's it can be tough to overcome that, but let's see.
So
again, Dekel just looking around with that back, and every time there's a ball that's up on the dink, Dekel just finding a way through. They called an earlier timeout, and they just had a couple of unfortunate errors that really kept the tide in Dekel and Tyson's favor.
Really nice gets from Tyson. Defended an ATP. They're really nice, but they all of a sudden at that point they were just a little bit too far behind on high balls there to stay in it. Okay, here we go.
Timeout. Here we go. Opportunity to try
now or
to
never.
Yep. Greg lets that one go.
Yeah, maybe the second or third attack miss.
4-10-1.
Oh.
Second serve.
I mean, Dekel just winds up that as hard as he could at Greg. And on the forehand, Greg just could not get out of the way.
I think that might have been gone in, too.
4-10-2. Let. Reserve.
Let serve.
4-10-2.
And Greg hit one of those earlier, remember, that just didn't quite have enough top spin on it and went out by 3 or 4 inches.
10-4-1.
And that will do it. Another, I think that was